York and New Jersey have become hotspots for indie rock, so it makes sense that the two area Warped Tour festivals were jam-packed. With Taking Back Sunday and My Chemical Romance, both previous Warped favorites on Project Revolution this summer, hometown heroes were found in Bayside. On Long Island, several bands paid homage and gave shout-outs to hometown heroes Bayside, who suffered a catastrophic van accident and lost drummer John Beats Holohan. Guitarist Jack O'Shea talked about how the band is recovering from the accident.
We actually, we kind of never, even for a second after the accident, ever felt like giving up. We kind of knew immediately that it would be a setback, but it wasn't going to be the end of our band at all. So I'm just really lucky to be in a band right now with three like-minded people who are all kind of as driven as I am up to do this. So that was, I mean, the mindset has always been since I've been in this band that, you know, quitting isn't an option and we just got to keep plodding through no matter what.
Hawthorne Heights, who have been touring without label support, talk about the benefits of playing Warped.
You get to play in front of thousands and thousands of people every day that you wouldn't normally play for if you were going out on your own. You get to hang out with a lot of other bands that you might not normally tour with. It's a lot of fun.
Despite Bad Religion, Coheed and Cambria, and Newfound Glory, there really isn't a blockbuster artist on the Warped Tour bill, but Bleed the Dream said that was a good thing.
I couldn't agree more, and I think that's probably the best thing for a lot of these bands is they're getting that, like the Coheed and Cambria, Circa Survives, all those bands, they're getting that like huge blockbuster headliner treatment without necessarily being there, and they walk away being those bands that everybody talks about. It's a great platform for a lot of those bands that were just on the cusp of rising and deserve to get to that next level. So I totally agree.
It's cool for us too. It's cool for the smaller bands because then they get to be looked at as more of a mid-level band, you know. So like when it first started, Warped Tour, a lot of people, like you said, were saying like, oh, there's not, you know, like there's no AFIs or whatever this year, and we were kind of like, well, that's kind of cool because now like all the mid-level bands are going to be the spotlight, and then we can take their spot. So we were kind of stoked, you know. It was kind of cool.
Warped Tour wraps up August 25th in Carson, California.